I wanted to tell another really fun story. So these vanilla beans in my hand right here may be beans that have traveled, well, at least been away from home for the longest. Jamie, would you be willing to tell this story? Okay, so we got a returned package in the mail.
And we try to get to those as soon as we can because we know that something's gone wrong. And often enough, it is just an address change. So just a number missing or a letter wording misplaced. So then we can get that corrected and get it right back out the door as fast as possible.
Yeah.
But on this particular one, as I started to research it, I noticed that there were a few things off about it. For example, the labeling on the dates of the mailer were different. They had one that was labeled for the month of March, but then there was also another date that was for August, but not of this year, August of 2023.
So they had been
shipped
in August of 2023
and had resided in the country of Kenya for a long duration of time until such time as it was unclaimed or undeliverable, and then was sent back to us, and we received it just a week ago.
So when we opened them up, they were from Wharf Group Order. So these were Papua New Guinea vanilla beans, or Vitaitensis vanilla beans from the Wharf Group Order. That was the Star Trek alphabet theme.
Because it was sent with the intent as a gift to a family member. The recipient didn't know it was coming.
So they couldn't go claim it.
And they couldn't go claim it. And they weren't there anyway. The address is incorrect. They actually they had moved on because it was a military address and they had moved on.
So they had already left the country of Kenya.
And the sender assumed the recipient received.
Yeah.
So there was this... there was no one to let us know that there was an error or there was an address change that needed to be made. And so it said as long as it could, but the good people of the Postal Services of Kenya and of our United States were good enough to get it back to us, even though we had to wait a duration of time.
Almost 2 years.
Yes, long time.
These had been waiting for us for almost 2 years. But then, kudos to the people of Kenya. Holy cow, they held on to it. They were still in good shape.
Trying to find the owners.
And finally, they returned it to sender 2 years later. Yeah. And so what did we do?
So we contacted the original sender. She realized it had not been received, and they have that family member's actually going to be visiting, so we sent it to a stateside address so that she could receive it again.
Yeah.
However, we kept the original beans because we guarantee good quality beans, and we had no idea if these were going to be perfect inside or not. So we thought, not take the risk, we'll get her a fresher batch and get that out. So that's been sent out, but we're pretty impressed with the condition of these. We haven't opened it yet to smell them.
Yeah. Should we do that really fast? Rachel's all gloved up.
Let's see how they look.
I want to smell them.
Drum roll, please.
These beans?
Oh, no. They're P&G Papua New Guinea Tahitensis.
Which tend to be a low drama bean. They don't tend to...
And they're not dry. They're still oily.
It's a miracle.
Like, super soft and playable. And they've been hanging out. They smell so good. They smell so good.
Oh, those are rich. That's like
chocolate
syrup. Chocolate syrup to me is what that is. That is.
Oh, yeah.
Those are yum.
Oh.
Those smell so good.
Maybe they did some good aging. Oh,
yeah. The continued curing and developing and aging.
Yes. Oh, yay.
That is quite an adventure on these little beans. Well, we did make sure that the intended recipient did still get their beans that they were purchased, and
surprise.
Yeah.
The only really sad thing is she could have had a 2-year-old jar of vanilla.
Yeah, she could have had a nice jar of vanilla that was 2 years old by now, but we do guarantee our vanilla beans will arrive in good condition, even if it takes 2 years.